Hi guys, Friendshipper here, and I'm back with a new video. As you did see, Valby. So I really wanted to try Valby against Ice Maiden, since the times were really high. I was able to do 1 minute 30, but the build I have is basically the same as players who have like near 20 seconds, okay? The only difference is I didn't one-shot the build. I almost did, kind of, but you know, that's okay. I don't think I need to show you a perfect one yet. Anyways, if you want to try something else than Ines, Serena, feel free to go with Valby. So the main difference that I would need is would be to change defense neutralization and change it to. Let me show you really quick. Mutant cells. Okay, no. Okay, final preparations. Skill effect range 68% and skill power 9.5%. That is exactly what you need as Valby. Make sure that everything hits, okay? And when everything hits is when you get the max damage on the boss using the fourth ability, okay? So yeah, now let's go over with the build, which is a little bit complicated, as a lot of things basically synergize together and kind of come together, and you have to also make them come together during the fight, which maybe that sounds like nonsense, everything I just said, but if you did watch the gameplay, you will understand what I mean, okay? So let's go with the build. So supply moisture, very important, basically for skill critical hit rate, that's what matters most. Then, okay, so you want to crit, okay? So front lines, skill insight, emergency measures, and skill concentration, the whole package together, basically, so you crit with your fourth ability, okay? Obviously, you get that extra skill critical hit rate of 20% when you stand in the water, and skill duration up of 10%. Both are actually very important, I believe. Then for damage, I'm not sure this is the best, but I went with maximize power and maximize skill, simply because I basically die to recover my fourth skill if I need to. That's the plan actually, which I think is really cool. So I get my cooldown back immediately when I'm dead, okay? So yeah, a whole bunch of skill power basically, yeah. Hyper focus is quite key here. So what you want to do is use your restored relic and then switch hyperfocus will activate, okay? And you will get a 46 increase on your fourth skill ability, okay? Which is very important. It does way more damage than you would think if you don't know about it yet. Skill expansion is necessary. Skill extension is, I would say, important as well. And yeah, that's about it for the build. If you want a screenshot, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Then we have the reactor. So I went with additional skill attacking when attacking Colossus and skill critical hit damage. So basically, the perfect reactor, I believe, if you want to do this easy. Then it's only level 3. If that was level 5, I would do a lot more damage. Actually, you'd be surprised. Then we have Enlightened Major Auxiliary Power, well, the whole set, okay, which basically gives you 84% non-attribute skill power, and that's insane as well, okay? You also have an extra of 6%, but that 84% that stacks is just wow. The way you activate this is by using your third ability twice, as you see during the beginning of the run. Then I use my first ability to get my buff a few seconds later. Then I pop up the fourth ability, and boom, massive damage incoming. That's thanks to that as well. Now the inversion reinforcement, I want to skill cooldown here. I don't think it does anything, except maybe for the first skill. I recover it a bit faster, but honestly, whatever here, I probably could use something different. This probably would be cooler, I would say, if not way cooler, and a way better idea, so I probably should just do that, okay? Fire focus rounds here just for my gun, which I use a little bit here, and not very important, but you will see. Arcade tuning, so I went with a precise route, which I think is cool. So yeah, I do believe that this is what you should do, by the way. What? Oops. So okay, here you start extra skill power 500, extra skill cost doesn't matter. Skill power 500, skill power 643, and some extra range which I should have used, I believe, but you guys get a better build than what I had, right? All good. Skill critical hit damage, skill critical hit rate, and skill power here. And there, you know, the one thing that you guys should switch, I believe, this is okay, but what you really want, oops, sorry, what you really want is this right here, okay? So 68% skill effect range and 9.5% skill power. This is what you want to go with 100%. This is better, and you will probably one-shot the boss if you have that, just like some players did right here. This is how you get 20 seconds, okay? Same build, just a little tiny difference with the range, okay? For the guns, I went with a restored relic. That's my build for it. It's good enough to destroy the weak points at the beginning, and that's what you need. Basically, that gun is used simply to get the weak points and to do one critical hit, and that's it. Then you have the blue beetle. I have some sprint speed on it, and then some ATK or whatever. Doesn't matter actually. The sprint speed I would say is important, kinda. But the build here, I would say screenshot it, because that affects directly your fourth ability, okay? That gives you more ammo, and that gives you fire rate as well. So fire rate you have here works on your fourth ability. Same for the ammo, same for the tactical change, okay? And same for that as well. So try that build, it doesn't cost much, okay? And then we have the Great Reverse Fate. I went with triple fire rate, firearm ATK, and Legion of Darkness. Doesn't matter. The rolls here are not insane, but they're like okay-ish, okay. Then yeah, that's a build. You can screenshot it. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Have fun playing Valby, and yeah, see you next video. Bye bye. Like and subscribe for more.